So, first off, welcome to this video. Like, it's your boy. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Second off, Shannon posted again, so go check him out. It's a history video. Now, third of all, this is the necklace I got that was posted to the last video, but I forgot. Well, when I re-recorded that video, I gotta include that. It's important. I want to show the necklace I got for Megan and stuff. Yeah. Also Megan, she was showing me a new movie that I haven't seen. Not new, but like it's been a few years. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Watch it. Just yeah, watch it. Anyways, but yeah, really good movie. It's The Art of Racing in the Rain, which I read the Racing in the Rain book, and that is my favorite book ever. So imagine how excited I was to go into this movie about it. Um, yeah, it's one of my rings. It's cool. Got a spinny one too. Anyways, I got my Apple Watch again. Yeah. So that's also a fun little thing. Look, I gotta. Oh, that's. I opened the calendar back and dogs. Cool. Anyways, but the reason when I read the book, it didn't hit as different because I've been through a little more things since the seventh grade when I read the book, and so it kind of triggered a lot of like past things. Um, very emotional for me. It was a roller coaster, and I really liked how much of the book they did, and the stuff that wasn't like they didn't do in the book. I really loved. Um, there wasn't even much of that. I think one of the biggest things, like I don't think they talk about anything like here's what happened in the court. They didn't ever do that. There was always just the dog's perspective, and I like the parts where that wasn't much. Almost all of the dog's perspective. Just there's a few parts that were like a little bit not the dog's perspective, not including Italy, which literally I like how they said the place in Italy since it's literally the name of the last chapter is that it's like 4 or 5 pages, whatever. Um, yeah, that was really good. Again, really good movie, tearjerker. And we're watching it, and I literally look over. I have tears in my eyes. I'm like, why you torture me like that? I don't want to know. I didn't say that, but I said no. I said I think I'm having a harder time in this movie than you are, or something like that, or something along those lines. Like, or it's hitting me harder than it's hitting you, or something. And he's like, this is hitting me. I'm like, I think it's hitting me harder, a little harder. It was something like that. I forgot since I was like emotional. Anyway, first scene in the movie, just like the book, perfect. I forgot that he was that kind of dog. I kind of forgot the dog breed of little Enzo until I watched the movie. Then I'm like, oh right, yeah. So, but it was fun though. Yeah. It was, but yeah, um, really good movie again. As we went later on, you get to like the next. That was the first part that kind of hit me. I didn't get. I got a little teary eyed. I'm like, wow. Since I got flashbacks to like other things I had to deal with, there was I think I gotta think here. It was a tough decision, you know. There was Eva, right? That her death was kind of oh spoilers by the way. Her death was kind of very relatable. That like I, because like cancer, So when I even said to I was talking to Megan, like I was like this is hitting me really hard right now. And that's like why, and I'm like why do you think? And it's like I because she was implying that she thought it was something, and I said it's not what you think it is. Then she asked why, and I said cancer. She's like oh right, and she realized what it was. So that hurt me really hard, right? Like I had some tears coming down my face. I'm like I hate this movie. I think of my first thought. Um, then next point they made again the same thing at the beginning, but like the later on one. Then like I know point in the movie. Actually, he did when the guy mentioned Italy. The guy from Friday Shop mentioned Italy. I'm like I know where we are in this story. My first thought because I remember that in Italy. Right, so then that was also that was just a cool scene. And obviously all the drama with them. I'm like, God, just kill his grandparents. Which the grandma was fine. She was more, a little more like, she was not the best person. She's still more like, okay, I'm sorry, but the grandpa, which is a, he, I hate him. I hate him. Anyways, the next point, yeah, the dog whenever he peed inside again, right? She on the couch. Didn't know so again. Fine after that scene. Saying like, I got a surprise for Enzo. I'm like, okay, but I was fine. You know, tears it was good. Then the racing scene is what got me. That like I literally was falling. I was like crying. I was doing a silent cry. Like I was trying to hold it in, just couldn't really. So yeah. Then whenever he said, I forgot what his final line was. When he said that final line, I'm like, that's literally the book. That's his final line in the book. This is literally the exact same scene, right? Then obviously Italy was literally the same. Also really good. Um, yeah, the good. I forgot the actress' name. The girl who played Eva. I was trying to picture. I'm like, I know this actress. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. Then uh, she's like Karen from Mean Girls. I'm like, what? And then she's like, Karen from Mean Girls. I'm like, oh, you're right. I had to hear it a second time to click. But yeah, I was pretty happy. I remember that when she was starting getting Skinner, when he first mentioned like for the baby or anything, and he said like she's been carrying on this new weird odor with her. When I was younger reading the book, that line would have just flown over my head. But now watching the movie, I'm like, holy crap, she's pregnant. And I remember that she had a kid after that point because I forgot prior. And it was, yeah, I forgot she had a kid or they had a kid. So it was kind of, isn't that literally one of the biggest plot points in the story? Like, there's so much revolves around that kid that's insane. Like, yeah, just yeah, he would do that. Oh, like what they did with the dog in the pregnancy, I really liked. I liked it when she was born. So, yeah. The part I did not like was they cut out one of my favorite parts of the book, which was probably the only thing I don't like about the movie. That's probably it. Most movies I can find a lot to critique about and talk about and be like, okay, I don't like this. It's the only part I didn't like, which I want to specify how amazing that is. It's just that like at the I wish they added the scene where like I don't quite remember how it was in the book, but I remember it was like so what's the guy's name? Danny. He was going out. I think it was for racing or something, and so this was just him and Enzo. But he accidentally left the TV on since he was in a hurry. We gone all day though, so Enzo just watched TV all day and enjoyed watching this racing. And when he came home, they talked. He talked to the dog like, I think I'll just leave it on more often then if you were enjoying it, right? And he knew he was understanding it, which that wasn't shown in the movie, but it still technically would have happened. Just since the dog always watched TV, he would bark, then he'd change it to racing, right? Like he would know. So that was really cool. Yeah. Sorry, it's like almost 2 a.m. I'm tired. Yeah, so that was really cool. That was my second attempt recording this video, just for the record. Yeah, so I really like that. I like that scene in the book. That's the one thing that I wish they had in the movie. Which I mean, the movie works extremely well without it. You're not gonna notice if it's not there. But yeah, that's the one thing I really wish was in the movie. And that's not even a big critique. Like that's something that's really small that you don't really need. So I really liked it. Also like how Enzo's like a super genius at some point. At this point, right? Oh, and then the second order after Luke was born, she was like what 7 at that point, and he's like, I put a different order on her, a disgusting vile order or whatever he said. Then again, when I was younger, that would have gone over my head. But now I'm like, cancer was my first thought. I'm like, because I was trying to remember, like, she was not at the end of the story. Like, what happened to her? There's a certain point where she just wasn't in the story for a while, but I could not remember what it was. And never he's this weird old. I'm like, she dies of cancer. Crap, and it just hit me. I like that didn't hit me. That hit me like that hit me like I remembered it. And so yeah. Huh. Whoever's oh boys wait, who played Enzo in the art of racing in the rain? Milo Ven Milo. Sorry. Hmm. I know it's still I guess it's yeah, whatever. The voice actress for Enzo was like perfect, right? Well, Enzo's voice was just phenomenal. Um it felt fitting, so I liked it. But yeah, I thought it was a good movie. That's what I'll have to add. There's not really much else here. Um, I don't think there's. Oh, so something I'm just gonna add. That's not really like something happened then. Just that happened. A few days ago, I got in like a little bike accident. I was one riding my bike around the block. I was gonna do 1 or 2 laps, but it wasn't feeling well, so I said, "Hey, I'm giving all these treats. Guys, like and push until I come back. I'm gonna do 1 or 2 laps. If I've gone like 10 minutes, I probably did a lap. 15 minutes, I probably did like two. Or under 10 minutes is one, but like around 15 minutes, it would be 2 laps. I'm like okay. So I left. 5 minutes later was 1 lap. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do another one. So another one. It's 7 minutes 46 seconds have gone by. 45 seconds, whatever. 7 minutes 40 something seconds have gone by. And I'm like, that was like a 2 minute lap. All these people that are on my way. And the first lap I had to go around. That was fun. They went across the street, kept going until I could finally come back in. But yeah, the second lap was fun. Third lap though. So I was like, well, what have I done? Like if I said 15 minutes, I can just do a third lap. I was contemplating though, because I was like, I said two, but then I am like, I'll do a third one since I can. I did a third one. There's also this little dirt hill behind the house, which is what I was using for that. There's part that goes downhill, right? And then it goes up again. I never pedaled there. I just let my bike flow until I go back up, and then I had to start pedaling again once I go all the way up. Like it takes me perfectly there. And so there's this lady and a big giant dog blocking the path, and I'm riding my bike down this like trail down here, and she's probably moving out of the way. The dog takes up half the path, so I have a little tiny gap to get through. I'm like, crap, the turn's right there too. They could have kept walking, they would have made it. So I started going. I turned, but I turned too quick, and I tried braking, so I slowed down. So I braked too quick. Plus with the small gaps, I didn't have much time, and the bike flipped over. I fell and slid down a bit, and I'm like, crap. I think I was partly in shock. So I was like, I'm fine, I'm fine. I lost my breath. I got knocked out of it for a bit. Then I had to walk my bike to point up there. Then my legs were all wobbly. I think my legs still parts of it are still bruised up. This entire my entire right leg was sore. It's still really sore. It's like fine. My arm has been very borderline back and forth and sore. This shoulder has been pretty bad too. I had a terrible headache. Parts of it's like all this part of my chest was sore. Because one thing I made sure I barely remember falling by the way, but I remember the one thing I made sure of is I did not land on my head. So I used my arms to protect myself, and I think I landed on this arm since the hand was like stinging. Like I don't know how to describe that. Like it was, I'm on the pain. Like I felt like this finger all up here was like just I could not move it. If I did this, it hurt. I twist my wrist, I felt tremendous pain. I'll do stuff, and then I got a night's rest. Right, it was a lot better. But Charlie was being a psycho that night. The next night after, and he caught me down by my stomach, around where one ranger was. I think it's a small little bandit there, which the sticky stuff got on the cut, and it hurt so bad. But yeah, that was burning. So I'm still like sometimes like I wobble when I'm walking still sometimes. But yeah, I got another night's rest. I feel better. The tires being a little psycho again hurt. Till the trash that hurt actually. Open the gate hurt. Um, I'm still feeling definitely still healing, so I don't want to push myself too hard. Just it's kind of like I think a lot of it mainly in the moment I was just in shock. I didn't know what happened. But like I've fallen off my bike once before that, which even on my bike I was thinking like, wow, when have you ever fallen off my bike once? Then I fell. Oh yeah, so I think that's mainly everything what happened. Um, Yeah, again, movie was great. I could talk about it literally all night. I won't though. I'm just probably gonna leave it short. And they're short. It's only 15 minutes and like 5 seconds. But anyways, yeah. Oh, I'm recording this on my iPad again, so I hope it's not quiet again. Shaddy, that's for you. I know you love me. Yeah. Anyways, oh, Megan made her own Discord server for her friends now, so that's part of that. It's like about mooses or something. I don't know. Right. I'm the second ranked like talking on it on one of my accounts. Yeah. Anyways, I'm really shocked. I'm very tired. Yeah. Literally yesterday I was home alone all day. Today, so I was having freaking out last night. So today I was alone for a lot of it, and I was especially since like I didn't have anyone to talk to. Megan was pretty much like asleep for a lot of it, and when this was going on, and yeah. Oh, and she also has this quote book which I never talked about before on this channel. And all the quotes I said. So the time whenever it comes we're gonna meet in person, she's going to, well, might not happen. It's like a more of like a maybe might talked about thing. We would go over these quotes and try to figure out context. Pretty much, she would not be in the camera, but she would be talking. I might just be paying. Hopefully, I can get my laptop. My laptop is also not working still, so I'm gonna get. I'm gonna try getting a new one. But yeah, so hopefully that's working by then, so I can like stream on there. And then or not stream, like record on there. Then while she's going over it, like I'll just be playing a game, camera off probably. Then she would be talking about it, maybe on over Discord or something. Yeah, no, probably wouldn't be over Discord. She would be in the same room as me. Yeah. So anyways, I think that's mainly it. But yeah, the movie hit me differently. Because those don't know, I lost my dog Bailey, so that part was really hitting me with the dog. Then I lost my grandpa to cancer, so Eva, that triggered then. So yeah, that's why those parts were really hitting me very hardly. But anyways, I'm gonna go the video. So like, subscribe, turn on notifications. If your name is Shadinator, you owe me $20. I don't make the rules. You just owe me $20. Yeah, because I'm the best YouTuber on YouTube, right? Like I'm like of our friend, I'm the best one. Anyways, see you pals.